attention, bro. If you 18 or older, you need to be paying attention to what I'm about to do. I'm going into financial class. Alright? Now, if you don't know, this is my clip page. This got 1.2 million views on TikTok and Instagram. RAUD explained how to leverage credit. Okay? A lot of people told me I was incorrect. Nothing I said was incorrect. And we are going to dive into how to get that credit score up and how to get what you want with $0 only using your credit. I'm about to teach y'all credit. School don't teach y'all credit. I'm going to lock in, teach y'all credit, then we're getting into RP, okay? Let's get it. Now, I was basically telling y'all that a credit card is a white man's best friend. Black people do not use their credit good enough, okay? They do not use their credit good enough because, one, y'all old, he said 18 plus, 17 plus for real, for real. You 18. You knew to leave me out. You feel me, Naija? Your credit get fucked up by your parents when they put your name in the cable bill, when they use your credit card to pay something off. To sign somebody up for a credit card, all you need is their birthday and they social. Birthday and they social. If you got somebody's birthday and they social, you can sign them up for a loan. You can sign them up for a credit card. You can sign them up for anything. Sign them up for the for me. It doesn't matter. If somebody got your social plus your birthday and your first and last name, they got everything. So when people be looking for information so they could clap shit and all that, they just need your information, okay? That's all they need. So protect your social. Because your name, if somebody get close enough, they can get your name. Your birthday, if they close enough, they can get your birthday. Your social is the only thing, the last key missing. You should keep your social hidden, okay? Now, what is a credit card, right? A credit card is a card given to you with money that you do not have. It's the government's money. Or let's say the IRS money. Let's say the city's money, the earth's money, whoever money. You dig me? It's not your money though, okay? Now, when they give you this fake money, they give you this money, it's called credit. What's credit? What's credits? When do y'all hear credit? You hear credits when it's like, oh, hey, we're going to give you some credits so you can buy something from the store. Credits don't mean it's in your pocket. It just mean like, it's exchangeable currency. It's not your extra credit. It's like extra. It's not yours. It's a stepping stone. It's not yours though. It's not money. Do not mistake credit for money. Credit is not money. Rule number 1, credit is not money. Credit is not money. Debit is money. So when somebody asks debit or credit, debit is the money you physically have. Debit is the money in your bank account. Credit is not the money in your bank account. Okay? Boom. Remember that. Step 2, right? You want a voice chat? Oh, say no more. Is it an open one? If it's not an open one, it's fine. My nigga gonna be trolling. Oh, it is an open one. Yeah. I don't need no nigga troll. Good shit. Good catch. I just deafened myself. Alright. Now, y'all need to know credit is not your money because... We need to know credit is not your money because if you spend it, you f your credit up. Now, if you asking, why do I need credit? So, which one is better to you? Debit or credit? You need both. You need both. Alright? So, let's pull this out. Let's pull out the credit card. This is a credit card. Right? Let's pull this out. This is a debit card. This is going to be posted on YouTube as well for my people. This is my debit card. So when YouTube pay me, it goes on my debit card. Well, not this one, but a debit card. Your bank. So if you go to TD Bank, any bank, you get a debit card. If you go here, be careful. I got you. If you go here, you get your credit card. This is not my money. This is my money. Now you ask, which better? It depends on what you're paying on, okay? So look, let's say hypothetically, I want to buy some food, okay? But I don't have the money. In that case, if you have a job, use your credit card. Don't buy your food on your debit card. Use your credit card. Buy it on your credit card. When you buy it on your credit card, you say, okay, I'm going to use the fake money and I'm going to buy the food. Right, why wouldn't I just use my money? Because in order for your credit score to grow, you need to use the credit. Your credit score doesn't grow unless you use the credit. You can't get a good credit score unless you use the credit, so you got to use it. So things I recommend buying with your credit card is food, gas, stuff that's $20 to $30 and under. You feel me? If you smoke, backwoods, candy, some juices real quick. And it feel good because you got 30 days to pay them back, okay? So when you go to the store, if your little brother wants something, say, honey, I get you something. Go ahead, grab something. Swipe your credit card, go back home and go to sleep. And know that your money is still on your debit card. When next time you get paid, before the 30 days before the 30 days pass, pay your credit card back. Oh, congratulations. Your credit score just went up 1 to 2 points. Okay? Okay? That's how you use it. Right. How much can I spend? I recommend you only use 20%. They say 30%. I say 20%. Do not use 30%. I say 20%. Now, a lot of people were saying in the comments, I'll read this. He's lying. My first credit card was $1,000. He's saying you could only get $500. He's focused on the wrong shit. Do not get a $1,000 credit card because you don't make $1,000 money. Get a $500 credit card. Do not f your life up. If you f the credit card up, would you rather a $500 bill or a $1,000 bill? $1,000 is not a little bit of money. Get you a $500 credit card to start off with. Okay? Start off with $500. A credit card is not nothing to be played with. It's a tool to build your credit. It's not a spending shopping spree. It's not, damn, I'm popped, I'm going to keep using it. It's for credit. Anytime you get tempted to overuse your credit card, remember that if you f this up, you can't buy that dream car. You can't buy that dream house. You can't do anything. All right? How do you pay it back? When you sign up for your credit card, you'll get an app. So me, I got the Amex app. I also have another credit card. The credit card is Credit One. So I got the Credit One app. It's really easy. You know why credit cards and debit cards are so different? Guess what you pay back your credit card with? You pay back your credit card with your debit card. You know why? Because your debit card is the money you have. You can't pay your credit card off with a credit card because that's not your money. You got to pay your credit card off with your debit card. So you still end up spending your own money, but your credit goes up. So you know what you say? You say, hey, I've been spending $50 a month on my $500 credit card and paying it back for 6 months. Give me a $1,000 card. And they're going to say, you know what? Hell yeah! And then you get the $1,000 card and you say, okay, I'm going to spend $100 a month on this $1,000 credit card. Give me a $2,500 credit card. He going to say, hell yeah! So every 3 to 4 months after you get to your next milestone, I'm glad to be young. This is good knowledge, though. This is good knowledge. Yo, J-Bug, thanks for the sub. So every 3, 4, 5 months that you do good spending, that spending more than 30%, paying it back, give you more points. If you spend more than 30%, your credit will go down. If you spend more than 30%, your credit goes down. Explain what's more than 30%. I'm going to take you out of math class real quick, okay? I'm going to take you out of math class. Let me show y'all how to find out 30% or 40% of a number. It could be any number. Let's type this. Any number. Let's go a little lower. Something more visible that can be seen. Let's say this. Let's say you wanted to find out what's 30% of this. All you're going to do is times 0.30. And that's how you find out what's 30% of that number. So if you want to find out what's 30% of something, do times 0.30. That's how you find out. So what's 30% of 500? Times 0.30. There you go. and it's 150. But y'all know what I said. I said 20%. So times 0.20. Bow. You only get $100 out of your $500 card. You only get $100 out of your 500 card. Is it hard to build it back up? Yes. It's like grades. You know how when you get grade when you got grades, thank you, grade. I got you, bro. I'm gonna teach y'all all of this. Y'all know how I be using my whole shit, right? Stop, Nelly. Stop. So basically pay back what you loan. Yes. It's a mini loan of $500 per month. It's a loan card. It's a loan card. Let's say that. Yes. It's a loan card. It's like grades. When you get a 0 on your test, you drop down 2 grade levels. But when you get 100%, you go up 2%. Now instead of an 85, you got an 87 because you got an A. But when you get a 0, you drop down 2 whole grade levels. That's how credit is. Yes, it's hard to build it back up. One mistake is 5 months of repair. Now let me tell y'all, and I'm telling y'all all of this, I'm just rambling, but I'm gonna tell y'all how to do it, and I'm gonna walk y'all how to sign up for your first credit card, and I'm gonna give y'all a step to make good credit, okay? Talk about collections? Got you. Give me 1 second. Alright. Now these are the things that make a good credit score, okay? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 things. It's 5 things that make a good credit score. It's not just paying it all back. It's things you can't even control, okay? Alright, number 1, credit age. The longer you have credit, the better your credit is. Alright, Deshaun, thanks for the sub. The longer you have credit, the better your credit age. If you had credit for 1 year or less, that's a F. If you had credit for 1 to 2 years, that's a D. If you had credit for 2 to 3 years, that's a C. If you had credit from 3 to 5 years, that's a B. If you had credit for 5 years plus, that is an A. From the point that you decide to have credit 5 years from then, you will get an A in that category. Credit age accounts for 15% of your credit score. So just by having credit for 5 years, you get a good 15%. Now, you're going to automatically have an F because this is your first year having credit. So you need to thrive in the other percentages. So there's no way you can reach too high because you didn't have it. I've only had credit for 2 years, so I have a D. There's no way I can get anything higher than that until I've had it 5 years plus. So it's like, yeah, you hit your shit, but you only been here for a year. We got people who've been paying their shit off for 6 years. We got white people who've been paying their credit cards off for 7 years. The next thing, usage. They do not play about the usage. If you use more than 50%, you go down drastically. 0 to 10% is an A. 11 to 30% is a B. I say 20%. But if you got 11 to 30%, that's a B. 31 to 50% usage is a C. 51 to 70% of your credit card being used is a D. And if you use more than 70%, that's an F. They really only recommend that you use 10%. So me saying 20 is me being generous. That's usage. So you got age, 5 years plus is an A. You got usage, 10% or less is an A. A B is 11 to 30%. Okay? And you need to score high in all of these. Okay? Next, you got payments. Do not pay it back automatically. The system takes 2 to 3 days to register what you did to your credit card. Now, I'm not saying that if you do it real quick, they're not going to see it. They see everything you do. You need to give them 3 days to say, okay, you bought food, at least. If you pay it back right then and there, it does not count. They want you to sit there and wait and say, all right, yeah, I used my card. They want you to wait, but they don't want you to wait too long. I say you give it a week. Give it a week before you pay it back. If you pay it directly back fast, it doesn't count. It would not boost your credit. Wait at least a week. You gotta wait at least a week. It seemed like a lot of rules, but I'm going to simplify it for you. I'm going to tell you what I do. Okay? Perfect. The next is inquiries. If you are inquiring about a house, when I wanted to buy a house, they needed to pull my credit report. Your credit report pulls up all the times you missed the payment, all the times you use that card more than 50%, everything. So you can have a 750, but they could do your report and say, you got a 750 because you built it back up. It's actually ass. We don't want you here. That's called a credit report. Guess what? This is the most evil part. It costs credit points for them to pull your credit report. So they want to see your credit, so they need a credit report, but it costs credits to get a credit report. Yes. Hey, I want this nice, because you gotta think, you can't just show them the phone. You can't say, yeah, I'm 720. They need a credit report. They need you to write down your information so they can pull your credit, and they go get a credit report, and when it pulls it, you lose 5 points. Now look, when you go to these places, you need to ask this. Listen to me. I know what y'all saying. Y'all upset, but listen to this. You need to ask. They say, we need to report your credit. Say, hey, does this hurt my credit score? They're going to let you know. Yeah or no. All right? And certain will check your shit several times. All right? They want to see what you spend. They want to see what you spend and what you pay back. Because if they pull your credit report and you got a 700 credit score, but you only had a $500 credit card, it's gonna be like, hey, sir, you can't afford this. You got good credit, but you don't got strong credit. It's two different things. I'm just dropping the knowledge to y'all right now, and then I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna tell y'all the plan, the game plan. I think y'all should go with my game plan. It's gonna work. All right. The next and final category is mix. You have to have a mixture. A small mixture of credit lines open. So if you're paying a mortgage and you got your credit involved, that's one line of credit being used. If you have a credit card, that's your second line of credit being used. If you're paying off a car, that's a third line of credit being used. If you have 0 credit lines being used, that's an A. If you have 1 to 2, that's a B. If you have 3 to 5, that's a C. If you have 9 plus, that's an F. 6 to 8 is a D. If you got too much stuff open, it's an F because it's like you got too much going on. We don't want you. It's a 700, but they think you're going to crash any day now. You got 9 plus, that's an F. We don't want you. You paying off 9 things. Nah. 6 to 8 things, that's a D. Nah, too much still. 3 to 5, the bougie place is going to still decline you. Bow. You want to be anywhere between B and A. 0 and 1 to 2. So if you got 1 credit card open, that's 1. And if you're paying off a card, that's 2. Leave it there. Lock that in. Knock that out first. Now go to the next thing after you knock it out. All right? Let me run you back through it. Mix. How many credit inquiries do you have? 2. Mix. How many credit lines do you have open? Next thing. How many inquiries? How many people pulled your credit score? Why are you trying to use your credit score so much? 3. Payments. Are you paying it on time? 4. Usage. Are you using it too much? 5. Credit age. That's everything. So if you want good credit, hypothetically, you need to have it for 5 years plus, using only 10%, paying it back before they ask you, but waiting just enough time. Don't have too much credit reports. Please set normal, you grown, and your name Miracle, and you not my bitch. And you need a good mixture of credit. That's what it is. All right. That's how you had the optimal. That's how you have that's how you have the optimal. All right. Now let's get into it. Let's get into how to get this good credit at a good age. She hating on the L pose. You dig me? And let me re-explain this part. Let me tell y'all the best of the best, right? The best of the best is this. You got platinum card or black card. Just a platinum card, by the way. Just got this. Thank you. Congratulations. Oh, thank you. Congratulate. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. All right, cool. Yes. So look, best case scenario, you got this card. You got this card. And this card, hypothetically, has a $10,000 limit, $20,000 limit, $30,000 limit. Now let's do this, right? What I tell y'all, 20%? Let's say you got $20,000 limit, 20%. 20% is 4,000. What I was saying was, right? Proud of you, Brown. Ah, thank you, buddy. My 20% would be 4,000. So if I wanted, what I was saying was, if I wanted to lease a Lambo, and the payments was $2,000 a month, I could pay the Lambo with my credit card. They'll take $2,000, which might even be 10%, which would make me, which would make me a A and not a B, because a B is 20 to 30%. I'm sorry, 11 to 30%, which would make me a A, because that's 10%. And I would be able to pay off Lambo payments each month, and it wouldn't be coming out of my pocket. It would be coming out of credit. So what white people do is, they'll use their credit card. First of all, let's start at the beginning. They will use their good credit score to get approved. Use the credit card to pay it off. Own the Lambo. Rent the Lambo out to Toro. Rent the Lambo out to them. Drive people out on the Lambo. Let people take Lambo to the pictures. Take the Lambo to the car shows. Drive around in the Lambo for date nights. Make money off the Lambo. And pay their credit card back with it. When they tired of it, give it back and then get the Rolls Royce. And then take the Rolls Royce back and get this car. Then get this car and get that. That's what they do. They don't own the cars. So when rappers be flexing like, yeah, I own my cars, they think that's a flex, but a white man would never do that. You know why? Because cars depreciate. So once you own the Lambo, if you buy the Lambo for $500K, the Lambo in 2 to 3 years will not be worth $500K. It might be worth $375. You lost money. But when you get it off the credit and you hold it for a year and give it back, and you get a new car, it's not your problem. So when these YouTubers driving around these Benz and they fixing them all up, best believe they're taking them back, then getting a new car with credit. When you want a house and you don't got the down payment, let's say the down payment is $10,000, you cannot even get approved to have a conversation with them unless you got good credit. So after you get the good credit, you get the down payment. You cannot get the down payment or the loan to get the down payment without good credit. Credit is everything. It's everything. You can't ever get into restaurants in neighborhood. To get in my neighborhood, you need a 690 or more. My name was the only... I could not live where I'm at unless I had a 690. So when my neighbors knocked on the door and they like, where the adults? The adults right here. The adults is right here. You cannot move into this neighborhood that I live in unless you have a 690 or more. They make it so we can't even get into their neighborhoods unless you got good credit. It's crazy. You need credit. They look at your credit to see if you're a hooligan. If your credit down the they say, who came to the door? The first day I moved here, they knocked on my door and they said, oh, hey. They came with a pie, my neighbors, black neighbors. Hey, where's the adults? Right here, what's up? Oh, hi, you're young. What do you do? I'm a creative director. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, okay. Well, did you read the HOA policies? You know, I just want to make sure I got it down pat. They wasn't f***ing us because we young. But who gives a f***? We young and we turn with good credit scores and money. F*** them. We up. I'm a creative director. I make projects each month and execute them. Who you work for? Google. Google and Amazon. That's who I work for. That every time. My pay stub say Google. I get paid by AdSense, YouTube. Amazon is Twitch. I work for Amazon. Yeah, I work for Jeff and them niggas over there at Google. Oh, that's I would love to see your work sometime. Sure, come see the board. You really said that? Bro, I said that, yes. When you tell them you make content, they looking to try to cook you. Mm-mm. I work for Google. Oh, really? They start glazing you. They wouldn't even let you in these houses. And to my content creators, when you're trying to buy an apartment house, do not tell them you're a content creator. Tell them you are a creative director. Creative directors make projects up and execute them. Uck City is a project. I wrote that by myself. I made the name, wrote it out, paid for everything, flew everything out. I'm a creative director. Subathon, me and my team. I am a creative director. I direct people creatively. I send people to do this art, then I do that. I'm him. So you give them that title, you feel me? And they shut the fuck up. When you tell them you make content, they're looking to call the cops. Yeah, y'all creative directors. I'll tell you the terms. Tell me what you do and I'll tell you the correct term. We say content creators and influencers. That's made by black people. Say the real shit. They be doing the same thing as us. They don't call themselves influencers though. They call themselves video directors and shit like that. I just found that out. These white people, they call themselves I make videos for Google, like, but the whole time he do what I do, make videos. You feel me? Like, come on. But yo, that's credit right there. That's why credit gonna be good, and that's what credit can do. Now let's hop into getting that good credit, and let's make a credit plan real quick. Yeah, start saying creative director. I'm a photographer. I'm a creative director. I'm a digital marketer. I'm a graphic designer. If you make thumbnails, you're a graphic designer. Deshaun D.O. Appreciate you. Yeah, if you make thumbnails, you're a graphic designer. If you make flyers, you're a graphic designer. Stop saying I make flyers. Say I'm a graphic designer. You him, you her. Lock that in. Hezzy. Yo, thanks for the 5 gifted. What if you a gamer, Rod? If you a gamer, tell them you are a... Tell them you a video game developer. Say I push games. I push games farther in their career. I push them farther. Yeah, say that. Honestly, they can't tell you what you can and can't do. Honestly, because if we being honest, I'm a producer. My whole career was paid for by music money. I'm an artist. Where niggas gonna take it? You feel me? So let's get into it. I am not about to talk about any other credit card besides the one I got. Capital One. I think anybody who do not have a credit card that's 17 or older that want to start their credit journey, you get a Capital One credit card. Why are you recommending Capital One? Because that's what I did. Let me tell you something about credit cards. Oh, let me tell you the bad part about credit cards. Whoa. Good credit cards have annual fees. Rod, you got a platinum card. Congratulations. Guess how much it costs to have this card? Guess. Guess how much it costs to have this card? 10K? It's a yearly fee. Guess how much the yearly fee is? The yearly fee is $495 a year. $495 a year. Let me wait for your reaction. Niggas about to say, what the f? Yep, it's $495. Damn. Niggas say, damn, not bad. Ew. For a card? Alright, now let's get into it. when you get to the expensive cards, right? When you get into an expensive card, they have benefits. You ever see the commercials that say cash back and this, that, and the third? Maturing is locking into that. Okay? Maturing is locking into that. I get $150 in DoorDash credits. I mean, not DoorDash, Uber credits. So I get $150 yearly in free Ubers. I get access to any Sky Lounge inside of any airport. Okay? All I gotta do is show my ID and my credit card. I can get into Delta Sky Club. I can get into any Sky Club. So, Ultimate Sky Club access. And this is somebody who flies. Right? What else you get, right? I get up to $200 in hotel accommodations. So that's food, checking in, whatever. And I get 5% back for every flight that I grab. Y'all know how much I fly? Now, this might not be the card for you. Maybe you need the gold card. The gold card is for people who go out to eat a lot. If you know you eat a lot of food, go swipe that credit card and get those points back. By the time you add it all up, I've got $1,000 in rewards. Plus a big limit. So, if you're paying for the card, you need to make sure the benefits fit you. They all have benefits, all the good cards. The beginning cards are regular. Some of them are gas cards. Deshaun snapping by himself. Deshaun D, yo, welcome to the family. You snapping. They got gas cards. If you got a card, you know you grab gas a lot. You need to grab a card that rewards you for gas. Now you go to credit one. See if I'm approved. What's most important to you? Building credit. Bow. Continue to be pre-approved. Hold up, they be auto-filling shit. Bow. They gonna ask you your name. Bow. What makes sense if you're spending money? Yeah, makes sense if you're spending money too. Exactly. What make bow. You put in your shit. Bow. This will credit one. I recommend credit one for the first part. My point is right here. They'll let you know if you. So when you see pre-approved, that means they're not gonna pull your credit. See if you approved before they gotta pull your credit. So you can go on Capital One right now and get yourself a $500 credit card and see if you're pre-approved without them pulling your credit. Some credit cards need to pull your credit before they tell you if you're good enough for the credit. Before they even get into all the logistics, they need to, you dig me? They need to know things like that. This will let you know early. I ain't gonna lie, that'd be a nice John. GZF Deshaun. Damn. Is it 50, 500 a month or whatever you spend? It's 500 a month. I'm about to show y'all how the app looks now. I'm about to show you how the app look. Cause I still got my $500 card. I just don't use it as much. I'm gonna show you my Amex. Alright, perfect. So look, my mom just came down here. I had to get her a hotel. The hotel was $587. $587. So your boy spent it. Your boy spent $587. Waited 2.5 weeks, and then I paid him back. It looks like this. So when you go to your app, they all look like this. Your card's going to be at the top. Bow. It's going to say total balance. That's how much money you owe. So if I still owed the 580, it would say 580 right there. It would say 580 right there. And you would click make payment, and you would pay him back like that. So it's really easy to pay him back. So when you're trying to pay him back, it's going to say, how do you want to pay him back? And you just add your debit card and you pay him back right there. Okay? If you go to my other one, it looked the same way. I've had 3 separate credit cards. They all look the same. It's no different. All right, boom. Other credit card. Balance, 0. I don't owe them nothing. I don't owe them anything. $500 credit limit. So it's going to show you, hey, you got $500 to spend. No, you don't. You have 100. It's going to say $500 credit. Now you see, I spent, my last thing I spent on there, $10.85. I was buying something from the store, $10.85, whatever. Paid the $10.85 back, credit goes up. They're going to tell you what day is due. They'll say the 27th, 25th, 26th, 23rd. It'd be somewhere the 20s, 28th. They'll tell you when it need to be paid. Pay it 3 days before the day it got to be paid. All right? Ride you in your red hair era? Yeah. All right, perfect. Now let's get to the steps. Step 1. We about to get y'all right. Step 1. Download Credit Sesame. Everybody. Why 3 days? Don't pay it the day it's due. They petty. They count it late. And they got to pull the money from your card. Step 1. Download Credit Sesame. I look, you want to start building my credit? We about to build it right now. Step 1. Download Credit Sesame. Credit Sesame is going to tell you what your credit score is. Download that. I'm 15. Do I still download it? This is for people 17 or older. You got to use your card for about 5 to 6 months before your credit even starts showing up. But it's going to show up like a 660, 670. It's going to be better than what it should be. No, it does not take your credit for that. Now, this is the catch. The credit score on Credit Sesame is not your actual credit score. It's off by about 10 or 15, which is why they need to pull your credit to get the actual one. But download Credit Sesame. It does not take your credit. All you're doing is signing in to see your credit score. Step 1 is to download Credit Sesame. If you log into Credit Sesame and you have a credit score and this is your first time interacting with your credit, somebody's been using your credit. Like if your credit is low and you just logged in, somebody's been using your credit. And it's going to tell you what it was used on. Yo, Sonny, welcome to the family. Got Credit Sesame. Just sign up. Just sign up. It tells you everything. So my car, I can see my car on there. You dig me? I can see everything on there that I'm supposed to pay. Yes, finally caught a stream. Yes. So after you download Credit Sesame and you log in, step 2 is what I recommend is go in here, Capital One. I say you come here and you sign up, you get you a $500 credit card. They're going to ship it out to your address. After they ship you out the $500 card, for 6 months, I want you to spend $50 and pay it back. That's it. I want you to spend $50 a month. Is it better than Experian? Yes, because it shows you Experian is just one line of credit. Like, it's TransUnion, Experian, and other things that show you your credit. It's like 3 credit barrels. All of them combined gives you your credit score. It shows you all 3 combined into one. Yep. That's only one of the barrels. So say if you have all the money to buy a car, should you do monthly payments to up your credit? Yes. If you have all the money to buy it and you was ready to drop all that money, what you should do is put all that money on a separate debit card. I recommend everybody have 2 debit cards. I recommend you put all that money onto your debit card. You set up monthly payments for your credit card, and every month you pay back from that second debit card. You pay back your credit card from that second debit card. You was already going to spend all the money anyway. And let me tell y'all this. White people are rich because they don't pay for anything up front. Life is not like living forever. So ownership is good, but unless you really need to own it, you don't really need to own it. They house they be paying off all the time, and the car, they just got little bills everywhere, little bills. They not looking to cash out, because once you cash out, you popped after that. They just leasing everything. They leasing the car. They paying $1,000 a month for the car. Then they paying $1,000 to live where they live, and then $1,000 here, and then they better off than just flat out bought his car. Credit Sesame. Credit Sesame. I ride. Hey Jada. They more reasonable. They are. They are. This gonna be on the tube, right? Yes. I can't get Capital One. They declined you. They declined you. If they decline you, you need to see what's going on. Log into Credit Sesame and see what's going on. If they decline you, this is what I recommend you do. Go to your bank. Go to your bank, whatever bank you got. This is real adult shit, bro. Lock in. They declined me the first. Just try again later. That mean wait. You gonna try again in 3 months. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to your bank. Go to your bank and say, hey, I want to open up a credit builder. A credit builder is the bank saying, hey, you're gonna pay us $20 or $30 a month for 6 months to build your credit up. It's the way to build credit without a credit card. Alright? You're going to go to your bank. You're going to ask for a credit builder. When you go to your bank, say, hey, can I do a $500 credit builder? For 4 months, for 5 months, 6 months, you're going to pay them back until you pay the whole $500. Once you fully pay the $500, they give you the money back. It's literally the bank say, hey, let me use your money to trade your money. Because when the bank holds your money, all they doing is trading it. Let me use your money to trade your money each month. We're going to give it back to you. And your credit get billed. It's a win-win. We get to trade your money. You get to build your credit. All right, bet. Bow. You pay 30. Pay 30. You pay 30. 500 is paid. They give you $500 back once you're done paying it. And your credit went up. Good job. You established some form of credit. Go reapply for the credit card. Then do the credit card. Okay? Which Capital One card do I apply for? Quicksilver or Platinum? Hold up. Apply for this blue one, bro. $500 one. Blue one. Get this blue one. 500. Yeah, you're not paying 500 at once. You're paying 30, 30, 30, 30 till you get to 500, and once you're done, you get your $500 back, which is really good because you low-key putting money to the side and you saving. Yeah. You do that from the website. How does a secure credit card work? A secure credit card is kind of like that credit builder where you give them money to use that credit card. It's like a safety net. I got that, I think. This one. Get this one. Let me see what this one is called. It's not the platinum. I got the platinum. It's the regular one. It's the regular one. Let me see. you want to get the platinum, the blue one, platinum Mastercard, platinum Mastercard. That's the $500 one. If Credit Sesame is not letting you log in, and if they decline you for this credit card, that means you have 0 credit. That's possible. 0 credit is just as bad as no bad credit, because you can't do anything with it. Go open up a credit builder. Go to your bank tomorrow as an adult. Go to your bank tomorrow, open up a credit builder, and you're gonna be paying $30 a month, but you're gonna get your money back after you pay the full amount, and your credit will be built. All right. All right. Now let's get the saving. Let's get the saving. Let me teach y'all how to save. Let me teach y'all how to save. RAUD, I got it. You ever hear, come get approved for this car, $0, no credit required, no credit required. They still want your social. They want your social so they can get your credit. You know what's funny? It's some places that say, all right, we don't care if you got bad credit. You can still get this car. But now we want 20% interest. You can still get the car with bad credit, but now we want 20% interest. You know why? Because then, once they charge you 20% interest, which is a big amount, right? Once they charge you 20% interest, bro, y'all ain't never see 17% APR, 19% APR, no credit needed. That's interest. APR is interest. Yes, bro. If the interest rate on the car is high, yes, that matters. Yes. Yes, that matters. Yeah, Bree, thanks for the sub. But what they do is, they drown you in debt, right? They drown you in payments you can't afford. Once you start missing the payments, they sell your debt to a collection agency. Get the money from the collection agency, so they still get paid. So it's you just another nigga who's willing to fuck over. The collection agency give them the money, and then the collection agency hold your debt because they get paid for holding your debt. And your debt just keep getting bought by people. That's it. Yeah. Can always refinance, or bad idea. You can refinance. The better your credit, the better that finance. You can refinance. Bro, your door in the back just open. You want me to close the door? Oh, it opened by itself? Somebody touched it, or the door opened it. I mean, I said, or the door opened it. The air opened it. But you just keep leaving that joint open. It been open? Oh, rolling? Alright. Need this on YouTube tonight? Yes, sir. Got you. Alright, let me teach y'all percentages. What happened to me? How do I pay off my collection? You have to call the collection agency and pay it off. Or fight it. So once they send your information to the collection office, it sits there until you pay it off. And if you owe debt, you never truly got the money you got. For real, for real. Say if you got hella money put up, but no job, should you still get a credit card gang? Yeah, because you can't do nothing with that money. Assuming you got hella money put up, but no credit, that means when it's time to buy that house, you got to buy it full out, or they not letting you lease it because you have no credit. So if you buy it full out, now your lot of money is a little bit of money. Unless you Jeff Bezos with billions, and it don't hurt you to drop $1 million on the house, 500K on the house, or a car, 10,000 on the car. Don't hurt you. Buy it full out. Hey, just got my first credit card. Let's go, bro. Lock in. Lock in. When you slide into the city, probably the 3rd or the 4th. I had to pay off my shit with somebody else's card, and then my shit didn't go through. What's a good credit card to start off with? Credit 1. Right here, $500 limit. Credit 1, platinum card. You fuck with cash car instead of finance. If you're about to do your first car, I recommend you save up that $3,000-4,000, honestly, and just buy it flat out. But if you plan on getting a semi-nice car that's $11,000-12,000, yes, finance it. But get that credit up first, so you can get the best monthly payments. So instead of paying $500 a month, you pay $100-200 a month. How would you feel if I start doing Forex and tell story times? No type of way, because you my homie. I know you know the method. Put us on to how to pay off with somebody else. What you mean? I'm too high. I need to go to sleep. About to get on my grind. Alright, get on your grind. Can I sign up? My first car, I'm just buy it out flat. Yeah, your first car, buy that out flat. Like, it's no reason to finance $2,000, because you got to pay interest on every. Anytime you paying monthly payments, since you paying monthly payments, they basically saying, hey, you want to pay monthly payments, so you owe me an extra $20 every time you pay. So really, if you wanted to buy this car, maybe it's really $150 per month, but now I'm gonna charge you $170 per month, and that's interest right there. That extra 20, it adds up. You feel me? Like, you dig me? Yeah. But let's go to saving. Let's go to saving, man. First part of saving. I'm too skinny. Just for the niggas trying to really get to a bag. Just for my 9-to-5 workers who want to know how to really get to that bag. First part of saving. And this is based off me. This is how you save. Alright? You need a bank account. First thing first, you need a bank account. If you do not have a bank account, you're childish. Cash App is not a bank account. Zelle, Venmo, and PayPal is not a bank account. You need a bank account. An account with the bank. A check-in and a saving. Alright? Oh shit, I put that T already over there. You need a bank account. Chime? No, not Chime. You need a major bank account. No Chime. Bank account. You cannot save without a bank account. Saving cash is not saving. Cash loses value. Money is not the number one. Money loses its value each year. Money is not the number one thing. Property is. Ownership is higher than money. Money ain't now is not 20,000 10 years ago, but a house now is a house what it was 10 years ago. Yes. Money is not the most valuable thing we have. Farther explain that? Okay, let me explain. Let's say in 2015, $20,000 could have got you 5 major things. Now that we in 2024, that same 20,000 probably could only get you 2 major things. So if you thought, hey, I'm gonna save, right? Thanks for the sub. I'm gonna save 20K forever. Your 20K, the longer time goes on, right? This F stands for future. You will only probably get one to maybe no things. Your money holds no value. Land and property does. So money is not the most valuable thing. So people who chase money are chasing something that's running. So you never catch it. You never catch it. If it was standing still, you could catch it. It's running though. Things are getting more expensive. $1 is not more than what $1 used to be. $1 is still $1. But a bag of chips ain't 50 cents. So saving is one of the most foolish things you could do, but it's one of the most safest things you could do. So you need to understand these things. $1 is not $1 anymore. For real. So number one, you need a bank account. 2 of them. 2 accounts. Right? 2 accounts. One for saving and one for using. Yes, you have a check-ins and a savings in each account. But this is not your savings account. You know why? Because you're touching it. You should not touch your savings. Savings is to be saved. When you save something, you put it to the side, right? When you got this account, when you're using this, you're able to transfer money from your savings to your checkings. That is horrible. As humans, we don't know how to save. You say, all right, I need $20 more on my savings. I'm going to switch it from my savings and put it in my checkings. And now I got enough. Now I got $100. Now you know what you did? You just cracked another 100 ball. No. So you got 2 accounts. You got your savings account and you got your using account. You want all your money. You want all your money to go to your using account. So let's say you make $1,000 a month. Right? You make $1,000 a month. And it come all the way to your using account. You want to send 20% of that. You want to send 20% of that, which might be $200, to your savings account. You should not carry this wallet. You should not carry this card with you. This should be somewhere safe in your house. So when that stole my wallet, I didn't even have my savings on me. Why are you walking around with your savings account? No white man is out here walking with the cheese, for real. That's why you need 2 accounts. It should not be on the same card. You shouldn't be walking around with $1 million. If you're walking around with $1 million, then your saving cards need to have 10 million bucks. All right? So you always going to save 20%. 20% save. I don't care how much you make. If you make $500, you still need to be saving 20%. If you're like, Rod, if I put 20% to the side, I barely got no money, then you broke. Then you broke. Go open another account. Financial literacy and financial maturity is locking into getting another account. Why you got so many cards as an adult? Adults got multiple credit cards, multiple banks, because they serve different reasons. I got my platinum card for hotels and flights. I got my other one for gas. I got my other one for this. Once you combine everything, I probably pay about $350 in credit stuff, but I'm using 3 cards at one time. And it's not coming out of my pocket. So when my girls say, hey, I'm hungry, I can spend $50 on her because I ain't got to pay this back until the end of the month. Now you stretching your money out. You a source. You an empire to be reckoned with because you don't have to use your money right now. So if you get paid the 20th and you use your credit card to get some gas on the 11th, on the 12th, you can use the money you was going to use on the gas. And you can stretch it out. Now you're a stronger guy. So now, on the 20th, when you get paid, you can pay back these credit cards. Your credit goes up. And you could put 20 to the side, and you're like, right, well, I paid off my credit card. I have no money. Your money is the credit card. You got the $350. Your money is the credit card. But it's not your money, though. You dig me? So you got your 20% to the side each time. You got the money you're able to use on your credit card. And you got the rest of your shit. So now let's save this. Let's not move this. Let's get to something more realistic. How much money do y'all got? Not how much money do y'all got. I'm sorry. Who's comfortable with sharing how much they make per month? Who's comfortable? Who has a job and comfortable with saying how much money they make per month? 2,000. All right, let's do 2,000. 2,500. Let's do 2,000. Let's meet in the middle. Now let me show you how somebody with 2,000 should really work it. Let's get it. Let me show you how somebody with $2,000 should really work it. So if you make more than this, just scale it. Now let's make this clean. I'm not going to just doodle this time. Paycheck. 2,000. Wow, you make 2,000 a month, okay? Do mine, 5K. I make 7K a month. 5K. All right, let's meet here for somebody who make more money. All right, let's do here. Let's do this. All right. Now I told y'all. Right here, this gonna be our formula. Okay? Your formula is your secret recipe. Amount made times 0.20 equals savings. Amount made times 0.20 equals savings. So if you make 7,000, you do times 0.20, that's 1,400 you saving. If you make 2,500 times 0.20, you're saving $500. So in this case, each check $500 each time. And I'm about to tell y'all the kicker. I'm about to tell y'all how to get where I'm at in life. 500 each time. Right? 500 each time. Now you got $2,000 to play with. You should have a credit card. Right? You can only spend about 120. Right? So now, even though you just lost that 500 to your savings, you got $2,120 left. Somebody that make around $2,000, how much is your rent? How much is your rent? $900, $1,200, $13. Let's meet in the middle. Let's say 12. Rent. $1,200. $2,000. What's that? 2,000 plus 120 minus 1,200. Bow. So we got savings 500. We got rent 1,200. Right now we got 920 left. Let's say other bills. Other bills are $500. Minus 500. Wow. After that, you got 420, but we're going to say $400. After you got $400 left, this is your spending money. If you spend any more than $400, you are doing you're not doing justice to yourself. You're not doing justice to yourself. If you're spending any more than $400 on that you don't need, you're doing a disjustice to yourself. Now this the kicker. Let me show you this. This the kicker. Let's say you run by this for 6 months. Now let's do times 6. Watch how this change. What's the point, Rod? I'm gonna be broke. This the kicker. This the kicker. Look. That's the kicker. Your credit score was a 600. After 6 months, your credit score is a 700. That's one. Let's see what's gained. It's delayed gratification. You got to grind it out. Your credit score about a 700 now. Right? So now guess what? The 120 that was adding on to your scratch that off. Now, you got a $1,000 credit card. Oh, yeah. So now you don't got that 120 no more. Now you got a new whopping about 220 to add on. So now you can eat a little more. Oh, yeah. Now you can eat a little more. Now, guess what? Your savings, you've been saving $500 for 6 months. You got $3,000 in your savings. Guess what? I told you not to save money in your account. Guess what? You got a car. Ooh, you got a car. You got a car. Oh yeah, I got a car and a $700 and a 700 credit score, and I just boosted how much I get off my credit card. So now you're not making $250. Ba. Now you're making about $2,800 because you stayed down. Now you got a bigger credit boost and you stayed down. Now you make about $2,800. Now you saving money off SEPTA. You saving money off travel. You saving money off other shit. Now your expenses cut down. So this cut down from $500 to $400. And guess what? You got that credit card that give you 5% with gas. Now you got that credit card that give you 5% with gas. So your credit card giving you rewards as well. So you got $3,000, a 700 credit score. Hold up. Not only that, new monthly income. Oh yeah. New monthly income. And guess what? In 6 months, your credit builder is done. So you got a $500 check waiting for you. Because I was counting the $30 you paying each month in here. So this is how this dropped to $400 and your travel costs. Now you got a $500 check waiting for you too. Take that, use that $500, go out. Use this $3,000, go grab you a car, man. And then you're gonna do it again for another 6 months. And you're gonna keep doing it until you got that platinum card. That give you $10,000. Now with that good credit, you're gonna go get a better job, right? You're gonna get a better job. And you own your car. Alright, the car break it down, you got a little more money to play with this. Bye. And the best thing is, when you earn more money, you can stick with your $500. You dig me? So if you start making $3,000 and you just was making you can still only save $500, and 20% of the $3,000 is $600, but you get that extra $100 by just staying with this, but sticking with putting the $500 to the side. You dig me? That's how you save. I don't recommend you keep money in here just to keep money in here. You need to know what you're saving. So let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all one of my joints, right? Wow. So I was making $5,000 a month. Right? I'm a dog. So I was saving $2,000 out of the month. When you come from nothing, a percentage, I was saving $2K a month for 6 months. You dig me? That gave me $12K. Right? My credit score went to a 723, but it was previously at a 650. I didn't have to pay anywhere to where I was living because I was living with my mom because I did it early, which is why I'm talking to the people that's 18, 17. Do it now. Why you pay $0 instead of the adults who's paying this. Please. Please. Do it while you pay $0. You got the cheat code. Don't play. Play, I don't gotta pay nothing, and then they lock in when they older. Lock in now while you pay $0. I was paying $0. My bills was probably $1,000. That's me helping my mom. Helping my mom and paying my shit. I'm able to save $2K. Right? And after 6 months with this $12K, I waited. I was getting paid on the 21st. YouTube pay on the 21st. I waited until the 19th of, I think it was a July. I flew out to Miami. This is what I did with my savings. Your savings is your project money. Look at it as project money. Project is getting a car, getting a house, doing this, doing that, taking a vacation. I went to Miami, and I filmed Uck City Season 1. And I took this 12K, invested myself, made Uck City Season 1, and and got back 21K from that. And guess what? I waited to the 19th. So on the 21st, the money hit in the middle of me doing the show. So I went back home with like 23K for a person that's only making 5K. And I put 20 back in there. So now I only had 12, but I did Uck City, so now I got 20 in my savings. And I did Season 2 in the same year. By just staying down. By just staying down. I turned my 12 to 20, got a 3K return, took the 3K, bought what I wanted, put the 20 in there, ran Season 2 in the same year. Season 1 and Season 2 came out the same year. Season 3 came out this year. Last year was 2 seasons in 1. Then I slid back Season 2. Made 20. I made less than I made, so I made 23 that first time. The second time I didn't make as much, but I made 20. Yeah, that's going on YouTube. That's the benefits of staying down. When your credit card limit go up, you can use your credit card to get your food. To eat how I'm supposed to eat, right? Rent so high. Eat with your credit card, pay your credit card back, get a better credit card so you can eat a little more. Eat off only your credit card. Eat off your 20%. If eating mean you only got $200 to spend, you need to buy groceries and make that stretch. We're in the hood. That's called grinding. That don't mean blow your credit off or spend your last dime till you was $0. That mean grind. Some nights I didn't eat. Make that shake. What you mean how? There's no way how because we broke. Before I was making 5K, I was making 2K. Before I was making 2K, I was only making 800 off YouTube a month. That's how you save. That's the point of saving, and that's the point of saving. Yes, and you can eat off assets. I just know a lot of people in here don't got that type of money, but we could talk about that too. Yo, Rod, what's up? I just joined. What's up, Birdie? I just had to get my... Yo, this is going up on YouTube. This is going up on YouTube. So let's say you still making this amount of money, right? But your credit score is this, because you stayed down so much, right? Your credit score is this, and your credit card is this. It's very possible. I ain't never going to air my mom business out, but her credit card is a lot of money. And she not making what her credit card says. You just got to pay your shit correctly. Alright? Bro, more of this for the gang, bro. No faking. Alright, say no more. I got you. My internet went out in the middle of going through this. It's gonna be on YouTube, bro. It's gonna be on YouTube. So let's say your credit card is this. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I got the 10K limit off a $500 card. I have no in between card. It go $500 card to 10K card, and you can't get it by how much money you make. You get it by how you dig me. You get it by you dig me. All right. When you got this credit card, you can use this credit card to buy what you want. You can buy cars, rent them out. You can buy vending machines. You can invest into stocks. You could just plain out invest. Because this not your money. Remember, this not your money. You dig me? It's not your money, so use their money to do it. So it's free. And with these cars, vending machines, stock, and investing, you get a better price with, guess what? Good credit. Good credit. Most stocks don't let you use credit cards. So then you need to use your credit card to make debit money. And I really want y'all to start businesses. So if, let's say you only using 10% of your 10K card, which is 1K. If you was niche, for example, if you was niche, you would spend $500 on supplies, $500 on your shop. Pay your credit card back. Next month, you will use $500 on getting people to your shop. And then the next month, you will use $500 on upgrading the shop some more. And then you will use $500 on this. That's investing to yourself. That's using your credit card to invest it to yourself instead of using your $2,500. You'll use $500 to ask a famous person, hey, I'll pay you $500 to do your nails. She's gonna say, oh no, you don't gotta pay me anything. That's so sweet. Now you got it for free. That's investing into yourself. Then they're gonna say, oh my God, Niche did Ruby Rose nails. Every bitch in Miami slide. That's investing into yourself. That's another form of promo. That's investing into yourself. All of this, all of these things right here, use your credit card. Do you have to pay it all back at once? No. Just pay it on time. All of this is going to be on RAUD Live, too. Make sure y'all go subscribe to that. I believe in you, Niche. Niche going to be the biggest. This Link want beef. She beefing with the Link. But I don't want to promote, but I do stocks, and I have a cheap course that helps young people with what I learned. And look, you can use your credit card to fund that course, to do the things. I don't know how much money you're putting into your course, but a good course ain't free. So if you put your money into your course, right, with your credit card, and you make real money back, you pay your credit card off, your credit score go up, and now you just got your course for free and got real money, and you just put 50% to pay it back and 50% into your pockets. It just takes discipline. What should be my second card after your $500 card? I think you stay down with your $500 card, and you open up a credit builder. I think you duo the credit with a credit builder and your $500 card until you can get something over $1,500. Stay down for 6 months with those two, then upgrade to $1,500, and now you got your credit builder pay off. Take that check once you pay your credit builder off. I delete my social when I need more discipline. Yeah. Honestly. Did a $200 option? Not that I know of. 500 is the lowest I know. If I didn't know about anything, if I knew something lower, I would tell y'all go lower. But 500 is the lowest I know. I think savings is the biggest point to be made here. Saving is the biggest point to be made here. But I think credit play a big part of saving. Because I think when you attack it as one, you got more. I've had my 500 for over 2 years, so what should be next? Upgrade your card. Don't be scared to upgrade your card. Upgrade your card to a better card and get a better limit. But now, only use, so if you had the $500 card, you was only spending $100. When you get the new card, only spend $100 still, unless you using it to make money. When I tell Leak, all right, Leak, we about to do this stream. Is this stream gonna make me back more money than what I spent? So boom, let me tell you some few examples. Ugg City, wow. All right, I'll put in 15K to Ugg City. That's my whole savings. I'll put my whole savings down. I believe in myself. How I'm gonna make the money back? Each episode gonna make how much money? How much money did my best video do? 600 only? How many episodes we doing? 10? Okay, so that's 6,000. So as of right now, I only got 6,000 to spend on Ugg City. Bam. Ugg City. Ugg City only got that amount. And that's how you decide things like that. Oh, I spent, Kwani, I'm gonna do this with Kwani. All right, boom, 3K. This video gonna make me $1,000, and then if me and you make this little snippet for the intro, that lasts me a lifetime. It's worth it. Oh damn, you scammed me, Birdie? I gotta do the story time to make it back. It's not done yet? Let me drop the vlog. It's not done yet? Let me drag on you to promote it. Okay, I made 10K off my 3K off, bro. Perfect. You dig me? You need to make your money back every time. Okay. Rod miss is gonna cost 10,000? Okay. How am I gonna make my money back? How much money I need to make each day out of the 25 days to make more than 10K? Because even if I even out, because a lot of times I even out, I'll make the same amount. Like I'll make 11K, but I spent 10. So you'd be like, what's the point? The point is I put out the content. I was able to do it. So I'm able to be Rod G's and make $1,000 doing it. Even if you're making $1,000 back, do it. It's exposure. Even if out of all of this whole thing, I made only $1,000 back. I ain't shake the internet. That money gonna come back later because I just shook the internet. Sometimes you gotta shake the internet and get that exposure just to make the money later. It's gonna come back later. Sometimes you gotta just do shit. You dig me? But that's how that works. That's our financial literacy class. Next class we have, I'll bring my stepdad on here. He got every single platinum card, and he works as a flight attendant. And he taught me about credit. And this is a man who got rich off a 9 to 5. All right, I'ma lock him in. Gotta take that risk. You gotta take it, bro. You gotta take that risk, man. Damn, we need this. Lock in, bro. Download Credit Sesame. Log in. Get a credit builder if Credit Sesame is not letting you log in. It's not letting you log in because you have no credit. After your credit builder, log in to Credit Sesame. Get your credit card. Use your credit card responsibly. Stay down for 6 months. And all this can be done in 1 year. In 1 year, you could go from making $2,500 to $3,500 by just staying down. And now you can eat comfortably, and you got a car, and you got a house, because you saved for 6 months, got the $3,000, got the car, and you saved another $3,000, moved out. Now you can eat off your credit card. You can pay your credit card back. Your credit score is so good that you don't got to pay them back on time. You just need a year of doing what you need to do. W-Rod, I love that you're selfless with information. Bro, I read about this stuff. So, yeah. This is going to be up on the YouTube, though, Rod Live. So, if you need to watch it back, watch it back. Again, I am not a financial advisor, but everything that I've said is the exact steps I took. I've opened up 4 credit builders with PFCU. That's my bank in Philadelphia Credit Union. Blah, blah, blah. I opened up 4 credit builders with them. The credit card I told you I apply with, it's right here. And those steps has took me to get a platinum card, a good savings as a backbone, and more money to invest into my content. We on that RP now, man. Yes, sir. Look, man. If you're new to the channel, I've been meaning to do that. If you're new to the channel, I need you to drop that sub, man. If you fuck with that segment, drop that sub. I'll do one more before we done, man. If you're new to the channel, I need you to drop a sub. If you fuck with that, I need you to drop a sub. We need 7650 right